I am back.
The old man was trying to tell the future, looking for pictures in the campfire.
Oh, I see.
Alright. So, where were we? I usually do a previously on, but it's been so long since I've played. As best as I can recall, we just entered some kind of cyber space place, which is cool, I guess. Not really sure what all I need to do here, but yeah, we'll figure it out. Apparently you're purple and naked in this reality, whatever it is. What I'd like to do is look at this thing. Info. Link environment manager. Text file. Ball of compressed data, I guess. Okay. So what now? IC40 before tester deletion. What is programming? This is going to be one of those early DRM things where you need to have a manual to get through this. Carpet bag. Can I open this carpet bag? Stupid carpet baggers. Coming in. Taking away our heritage. Alright, I'll take this. Encryption routine for all standard UCSI coded files. Alright. Not sure exactly what that means, but I'll take it. So I'll take this birthday surprise as well. Compressed data, is that what this stuff is? here. Good. Then I want to go here. Take this. Go back here. Try putting this here. Okay. So what happens if I take it? This out, the bridge there disappears, right? Yeah. Oh, but I can still do this. Down. Alright, so now I'm gonna put this here, right? There we go. Alright. Bust and a book. And what are those? Sorry. Good. Is there anything else in this place that I need? Of every text imaginable. Let's get out of here. See if there's any other nook or cranny to explore in this place before moving on. Moving out, I should say, of this bizarre cyber world. That I never went up here, did I? Okay. I guess that was the way to leave. Security services, right? Retina scan in progress. I'd like to view some documents. Briefing. Operative Mother Maria, native of Hobart, removed child and bid a defect back to Hobart. Flight terminated in Gap. No infant remains found at crash site. Huh. Briefing continued. Search all Gap dweller camps and area. Return Overman to Link at all costs. Subject has assumed the name of Foster. That's me.
So my real name is Robert Overman.
Ah.
But why does Link want me?
Yeah, that's a good question.
And what's happened to my father?
Right.
Welcome to Link. Please
Okay. Let's look at the other documents. Security. View documents report. No authority on record for increased status and promotion to supervisor. Unlawful interaction. Suspected. Action level 3 surveillance. Okay. The bearer is authorized to utilize Phoenix status override in the course of investigations. Special security services. Huh. Okay. Well, plot thickens, I guess. My real name is Robert Overman, something like that. And they're after me for some reason that is not entirely clear yet. I'm sure it will be a bit more in good time. Alright, so what now? Brown cow. Where shall I go next in this nightmarish world? Let's see, how do I get down? Elevator. Is that what I need to use? Elevator?
Nothing's happened.
Ah. Perhaps not the right way to go. How do I get in here? How do I get out? I'm not entirely sure. Right. Let's see. So I need to... I'm guessing the only way I can get out of here is to somehow hack this elevator. Since I think, if I remember correctly, I got into this place by, like, pulling it Indiana Jones with an anchor or something like that. Okay, so let's go to this terminal. Security. Special operations. Special status request. Authority granted for temporary enhancement of link status. Agent granted access to all sectors. Duration 48 hours. Awesome. Now I should be able to go wherever I want. Alright. Let's go up. Cool. You guys aren't bothered by the fact that I just... Okay, whatever. So, I can probably go to ground level now, right? Poor guy. Kind of a jerk, but don't deserve to be imprisoned up here. Hopefully at some point I can take care of that. Alright, so... I think this is the one, right? Bum ba-dum bum.
Oh no! Joey must have forgotten he'd changed shells.
Oops.
I hope his board isn't broken.
Alright. So...
I ought to move that trash.
Wait, so Joey's just like a pile of trash now because he jumped off without a parachute?
It's too heavy to carry.
Alright. What do we do? Okay, I have Joey's circuit board at least. What up, man? Oh, I should save my game before I start messing around. What up, man?
What's through that door?
It's off limits to the likes of you.
I just wondered where it leads.
It's the old cathedral.
Ah.
There's nothing interesting in there. In fact, it's empty.
Why are you guarding it?
Why guard an empty cathedral?
I'm not guarding it exactly. I'm just standing here.
Preventing me from entering.
Yes.
Okay. Very convincing, I guess. Can you tell me, do you know the woman with the dog?
Do you know the woman with the dog?
Oh, yes. That's Mrs. Piermont. The richest woman in Union City. And the ugliest.
Oh, that's not very nice.
What's the best way out of the city?
There isn't a way out.
Then the inhabitants are no better than prisoners.
That's the price of progress.
Never mind.
Alright. Guess we'll explore along this way. Hey, what are you doing, Mr. Doorman?
Excuse me.
Hold it. Your membership card, please.
I don't have one.
This is a private club.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You do now. Piss off.
Okay.
How do I join the club?
You have to be sponsored by an existing member.
Okay.
It's a most exclusive establishment. Frequented only by those with the proper credentials.
Is
You
that
mean people
lady
with
walking
money?
around a
No.
number?
People with credit. There's a world of difference. People with money think they can afford not to care. People with credit know they can't, but don't care anyway.
Okay.
What goes on in the club?
If I was to tell you that this club provides recreational facilities par excellence for a clientele with elegance and taste, I'd be lying through my teeth.
You just said it was exclusive.
Oh, it is exclusive but seedy.
Okay.
The reason people come here is the cheap booze.
Ah, that clarifies things.
And the fact that it's off limits to security. Smart shoes. Oh, thanks. You can tell a lot from a man's shoes. The design tells you what kind of man he is. The way he cares for them tells you where he's going.
Ah.
And what he's trodden in tells you where he's been. Do you know anyone who'd sponsor me?
What about old widow Piermont? She used to come here, years ago. If you chatted her up, she might sponsor you.
Okay.
I don't know Mrs. Piermont personally.
Oh, you must have seen her, with her dog.
Yeah, there she is.
Mrs. Piermont is the one with 2 legs.
Okay, I understand. I'll see you around, I guess.
See you later.
Piermont. What's up?
Hello, darling. I don't believe we've met.
No, I'm a stranger here.
I'm Mrs. Piermont, but you can call me Danielle.
Danielle Piermont.
Would you sponsor me for the club?
Cutting right
Oh
to the
no,
chase.
I couldn't do that.
Why not?
As you said yourself, you're a stranger. Why, you could be a terrorist.
I'm not a terrorist.
No, it's out of the question.
How do I prove to you that I'm not a terrorist? Come on.
Excuse me.
How do I get out of the city?
How do I get out of the city?
Come on now.
Now, why would you want to do that? There's nothing in the gap but sand and savages.
But that's where I live.
Oh, how ghastly for you, my dear.
Mutt. Oh, her dog.
What's the mutt's name?
Well, really? He's not a mutt. His name is Spunky.
Spunky.
He looks like he's got fleas.
He has millions of them. But he's allergic to the flea powder.
Why don't you give him a good bath?
Oh, I've tried, but he can't bear to get wet.
Do you know someone called Overman?
Why, yes, I do. He worked with my husband, Professor Piermont.
Oh, did he?
Why? Are you interested in Overman?
He was my father.
I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. Overman's only son died in an accident.
That was no accident, Mrs. Piermont. It was deliberate sabotage by security. My mother was killed, but I survived. And I've read a document which proves it.
Incredible! Your
Sharing a lot
mother
with
was a
this lady.
great friend to me. If you're really Robert Overman, I'll sponsor you. Meet me at my apartment.
Alright. Where's that?
Court closed.
Oh, come to Mummy, Spunky.
See link for news of forthcoming attractions. Shut tight.
You don't say. Alright. I need to find the Piermont's apartment.
Oh, come to Mummy, Spunky.
Oh, very bad for you, Joey. But you weren't the smartest. I guess I'll talk to these people after I end up her apartment.
Hello. Who is this?
It's me, Robert.
Come right in, Rob.
Alright. I'm on my way.
Welcome to my humble little home, Robert.
Alright.
You know, I remember you as a baby, Robert.
I've grown a bit since then.
I'm sure you have. You must have so many questions to ask me.
Yes, I have.
Right.
What was the professor working on?
Didn't I tell you? Helmut was the designer of Link. It was his dream, but he died before it was realized. Your father became the project leader.
My father, huh?
So my dad was responsible for Link?
Yes, he stepped into Helmut's shoes. Link reached completion on the very day you were born. From then on, Richard changed. He spent more time with Link than he did with his wife and baby.
Why did my mother try to escape?
But she did her best to cope. But she wasn't the same after Richard's rejection. The authorities never approved of her marriage either. Because she came from Hobart. Eventually, she decided to return home.
So the bastards had her killed.
You're overwrought, Robert. Would you like some paracetamol?
No.
I don't want analgesic. I want answers. Is my father still alive?
I've not seen him since my husband's funeral. What a magnificent occasion. I wish I could have stayed until the end.
You walked out of your husband's funeral?
I had no choice. Poor Spunky hates cathedrals. All that incense and droning makes him bilious. No sooner had I got him outside than up came his breakfast.
It's a good thing he didn't chuck in church.
Yep.
Don't interrupt, darling.
Ah,
Well,
silly of me.
when I got back, they were all gone. Congregation, choir, coffin and all.
Why didn't you want to visit the club?
The memories are too painful.
You don't say.
Did you go there with the professor?
Yes, we met in a club. Oh, he was a handsome young graduate. And I was a flower in my first bloom. He plucked me from the garden of innocence.
Did he now?
I see what you mean. The memories are painful.
Are you gonna sponsor me now?
Are you gonna sponsor me now?
If that's what you want. I'll telephone the manager and make the arrangements.
Alright.
This won't take a moment. Is that Mr. Coulston? Danielle Piermont here. I have a friend.
Okay. I can't go in the door. Oh, I can. There's a VCR. Can I find this video? Cat video. Oh, hey, the doggy is captivated by the cats. Anything good in his bowl?
It's full of biscuits and dog drool.
Take his biscuits. Stealing candy from a baby.
None of the buttons do what you'd expect them to.
Alright, I guess I'll leave the cat video in there. Can I take the doggy bowl?
If I pick up the bowl, the contents will slop
Okay.
all over my hands.
Gross. Alright, I guess if you're okay with it, I'm gonna get going. This is Piermont. Okay. So let's see. Who are these people? Might as well talk to them.
Hello, who are you?
My name's Vincent. What's yours?
I'm Robert. You can call me Rob.
Why aren't you at school, Vincent?
Why aren't you at school, Vincent?
My tutor's malfunctioned. I tried to reprogram it to play video games.
Would you like me to repair your tutor?
I can do that myself. But then I'd have to go back to my studies.
Ah, a dilemma, if I've ever heard one.
What's that you're playing with?
It's my handheld games console.
Neat. What's the game?
It's called Fleecy the Lamb.
That sounds nice. What's the objective?
Torch the mutant psychos with your flamethrower and stop Dr. Mantis from butchering the orphans.
But that's horrible.
Yeah, I've played better.
Alright. Got any other games, kid?
What other games have you got?
Not many, 'cause they're too expensive. They're smuggled into the city from Hobart. I've got Nobby, the platform game, Onan the Barbarian, and
Onan.
Revenge of the Deadly Dandelions.
Wasn't
I
he the guy
suppose
who
they keep
spilled
you out of
seed
mischief.
on the ground?
Do you know a man called Overman?
No, Rob. Why do you want to know?
He's my dad.
Aren't you a little old to have a dad?
Last time I saw him, I was a little boy. I was taken away to the Gap.
The Gap? Oh, wow! I'd like to escape to the Gap. I'm tired of being told what to do.
You know the woman with the
Do
dog?
you know the woman with the dog?
That's Mrs. Pearmont, and she's a pig.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Well, she tried to confiscate my console.
Oh, man.
She gave me a lecture and tried to force me to join the Junior Security Corps.
Well, don't wear out your
Don't
thumbs.
wear out your thumbs.
What up?
Excuse me. Smart floral display. Are they real? What do you think? They look kind of shiny.
Naturally. I've just varnished them.
Do you paint the flowers too?
This is Union City, not Wonderland. You obviously know nothing about plants.
Won't the varnish harm the plants?
Won't the varnish harm the plants?
Au contraire, Clever Dick. It filters out the crap in the atmosphere.
What are you doing to that plant?
What are you doing to that plant?
I'm modelling a living sculpture. It's called topiary, and it's an art form.
Oh, you don't say. What are the blue flowers called?
What are those blue flowers called?
They're dandelions. Don't touch them!
They're pretty. But why can't I touch them?
Because if you do, you'll wet your bed.
I haven't done that for months. See you later.
Alright. Cool. Well, armed with some dog biscuits, I'm gonna go to the club now, I guess. Should probably save my game. Right. Can I go in now?
Excuse me.
Hello, Mr. Overman.
How did you know my name?
You're a member now, sir.
Good.
It's my business to know all our members.
Can I go in now?
Certainly. But you're in for a disappointment.
How come?
It looks smart with the lights turned low, but in daylight, It's a flipping toilet.
Never mind.
Okay. Well, I can still go into the flippin' toilet, can't I? Cool. Always gotta check out them doors.
There's no sign of a lock or a card slot.
Metal plate.
There's a thumb-sized indentation in the plate.
Ah.
It doesn't react to my thumbprint.
Right.
They look really happy. Or stoned.
Okay. Let's see what these guys are up to.
Hi! Mind if I join you?
Good afternoon to you, Mr. Overman. What do you think of the club?
Decor is pretty unpleasant, I'd say.
The decor is really unpleasant.
I chose that myself. I'm Colston, the manager of the club.
Pleased to meet you.
Okay. Colston and Gallagher, huh?
Never mind.
How about this woman?
Excuse me.
What up?
Hi! Mind if I join you?
Well, hello yourself. They call me Babs.
Pleased to meet you. Where does the locked door lead to?
Oh, that's the wine cellar.
Hey, barkeep.
Excuse me. Can I have a drink, please? No chance.
Why not?
Why not? House rules.
House rules that I can't have a drink at a bar? Jeez. Alright.
Won't open. That's probably because it's locked.
Can I use my card? Nope.
The door has an old-fashioned lock on it.
Ah. I can use my ID card in that.
It's an old-fashioned... I need a key to open.
Right. I'd like to use... There we go. Ah.
It's an old trick, but it still works.
The old card in a lock trick. Okay. Secateurs. Rusty machine.
The mechanism has rusted solid. The map is painted on a big sheet of metal.
Right.
Not the sort of map you'd fold and put in your pocket.
Okay. Brickwork.
The stairway has been bricked up.
Okay, so I can't go down there, I guess. Cool. Well, that's nice. What's this thing? Link.
It's pivoted in the middle, like a seesaw. Far too heavy to lift. A pallet of bricks suspended from a pulley.
Okay.
That's too big and heavy to carry.
But can I put pressure on it and make the
It's
bricks
pivoted in the middle, like a seesaw.
Can I pick up the dog? And throw the dog on there? Put the dog's biscuits on there so he gets on? Huh. Seriously? Ah, nice. What?
What was that splashing noise? Where has Spunky gone?
Oh.
Officer Blunt, come and help me, quickly.
Maybe he wanted to swim. I'm gonna be optimistic and say that he wanted that swim. Alright. Well, I guess I can go into this cathedral now that the guard's not paying attention.
Just for a second, you scared me. But you're only dummies.
That's good.
They're not human. Someone's been making androids.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'll explore... Well, I should save first, but... We'll explore this cathedral. This creepy, dummy-filled cathedral.
A ventilation shaft. Better keep away from the edge, or I'll get sucked off.
Okay. Cool, so... Eek.
You don't look so healthy.
Is that a...
You should get out in the sunshine.
Is that a human body, or is that like another dummy?
His skin is cold, like
Oh, okay,
plastic.
good. Hopefully it is plastic.
His skin is cold, like plastic. This place... Oh no, not her. Not Anita.
Anita? Is that the woman from earlier?
Her skin is burnt and blistered.
Oh Man.
She appears to have been exposed to radiation.
Yuck.
He doesn't have any eyelashes.
Gross. Hmm. Ugh.
The wheels are locked in place. Wouldn't you know it? It's locked.
Can't pull.
There could be something you...
Panda Space Dan says, well, I guess I tuned in at a great time. Yep, a bunch of dead bodies in a locker. Does the old card trick work in the cabinet? No, it doesn't. Okay. Well, those are some lockers full of bodies. No wonder that guard was not letting people in here. Didn't want them to find the lockers full of bodies inside the basement of this cathedral. Right. Great. So let's head over to... The guard's just gone now? That's weird. Alright, well, I want to have a talk with Lamb about all those dead bodies. Specifically about Anita, because he did expose her to radiation. Panda Space Dan says, those dummies are pretty creepy, but they look like they could rock a sweet dance routine. Yeah, they are pretty unsettling. I found them so. Alright, I think Lamb is up here. Another level.
Hey, Lamb. Do you know a guy called Overman?
Doberman? No, I don't.
What do you do for entertainment around here?
If I'm looking for entertainment, I go home and watch a video.
Oh yeah, you watch a video of cats, right? What do you know about Anita's death? That is a great question.
What do you know about Anita's death?
I don't know what you're talking about.
She died because
The
you
girl you
exposed her
sent to the reactor.
to the reactor.
She's been killed, Lamb.
Look, I don't know aught about murder. You might think I was
Anything
hard on
about
the
a
lass,
murder.
but I had nothing to do with her death.
Hey, Lamb. When did you last see Anita?
When I sent her to the testing room.
Why wasn't she given a rad suit?
Yeah, why wasn't she?
I don't know, it's not my fault.
You deserve to lose your status. Now it's your turn to be a D-Link.
Serves you right, I guess. Alright. Alright, Anita. I'm gonna check out what's in here. Hannah Space Dan says, D-Link gives 3 sad faces. I like his sweater. Panda Space Dan says, isn't D-Link a brand of wireless router? Yeah, I think it is. It's also, I think the name of, so the Link is like the main computer hub in this universe, and D-Link is the lowest rank you can possibly have. Alright, before I go in here, risking my life in order to investigate the death of Anita, I should probably save my name, in case I might be able to die in this pursuit. Space Dan says it's also the second lowest rank of Link from The Legend of Zelda. Second only to the F-Link. Ah. Yeah, that's pretty funny. I guess I can go into the reactor now that I have the suit on, right? Okay. Oh. Some kind of link card.
It's an ID card, minus the security logo. The power in those things gives me the willies.
Oh shit. Alright. Well, let's close this thing up.
Don't wear that suit out here. It's probably contaminated.
Fair point. I'll change back into my normal clothes, I guess.
It might be old, but my coat is cool.
Alright, well... back to, back to the police terminal. Log in with Anita's card. See if I can find anything else out there. I think the police were... where were they? I just came from there at the beginning of this thing, didn't I? They're not on, oh yeah, they're right here. Okay. Cool. Where's my ID card? Step right in here. Okay. Alright, Anita. Let's go on down Sebastian says, this looks like a pretty rad place to be. So I'm gonna go ahead and blind this eyeball so I can here. What is this? Crusader will guard the system religious against all known Eidos configurations. Okay. Personal data space for use of Lincoln here. Use playback. Do I have playback? Yeah, I do.
If that's you, Rob, listen carefully. You're the only one who can help. I was supposed to make contact with an agent from Hobart. The trouble is, the rendezvous was in a park on ground level. And now I'm a dealing, I can't get there. The agent's name is Eduardo. I don't know how you'll get to Link, but beneath the city there are tunnels. The remains of the old subway. That could be a way in.
Alright. Well. Old subway. Need to find my way in there. What Wizard says, this is almost as good as the cyberspace area and Sam and Max Hit the Road. Almost as good. Sam and Max Hit the Road did predict the Oculus Rift, apparently. Eyeball. No. Alright. Well, guess I can't get that yet. Well, the plot thickens, I suppose. You'll have to join me again tomorrow night, or Wednesday night, one of the two, for the next exciting chapter of Beneath a Steel Sky. So thanks for joining me. I will see you quite soon. If I can find out how to quit this thing. There we go.